first of all, I'd like to thank you for being here. Just to start off the interview, could you please state your name for the camera?
Bayard Snowden is my name.
Okay, well first, what was your address here on Audubon?
Actually, my address was 4277 Park Avenue, which is the corner of Park and Audubon.
Okay. Are there any particular memories that this house evokes for you?
Well, I do have one memory, but it's really an indirect memory because I think I was 6 when Elvis was here. So really just one real strong memory for the house. Other memories of Elvis being in the neighborhood though.
What were some of those memories of Elvis or the house?
Well, I'm sure you've heard this before, but memories of the traffic in the neighborhood, Elvis on the motorcycle, that was exciting. Elvis riding his horse. I remember one time looking out the window from our house, and he had ridden his horse all the way down the street and was riding through our yard, and I just caught a glimpse of him as he turned around and came back down this way. So that was kind of exciting.
That's great. Do you remember you and your family enjoying Elvis's music when you were little, or were your parents?
I think I was probably too little to really have any appreciation of it at all. Now, my sister is older, so she was about 10 when Elvis was here, and I don't know that she really was into his music, but she might have been. I was just too little to know, but she definitely understood the Elvis phenomenon.
How old was she when?
She was about 10 when he was here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Have you heard any other stories from your parents passed down from them from 1956?
Well, my dad was connected to the National Bank of Commerce, and he had a great story about Elvis. Not about Elvis the person, but sort of Elvis the persona, which was that he was in the lobby of the bank downtown one day, and one of the young bank loan officers or somebody said, you know, Mr. Snowden, we need to get some more customers. Who should we call on? And he said, well, there's this young guy in our neighborhood now that's making a lot of waves. You might want to call on him. His name's Elvis Presley. And sure enough, they did. And Elvis's bank account went to the National Bank of Commerce, and not only the bank account, but all the stuff that goes with that, which is considerable, as you can imagine.
Yeah, little did they know.
Little did they know that he had, he went fishing and caught a big fish.
Yeah, really did.
Yeah.
That's great.
So, what was my question? You mentioned earlier that you had some neighborhood stories, and not just ones, I guess, with this particular house.
Yeah.
So, could you share?
Well, the one story that, and again, I don't really have a distinct memory of this, so I won't lie about it, but my family has always teased me about it, because it's sort of a double-edged story. One as to how entrepreneurial my sister was, even at age 10, and then, the big sister bossing the little brother around, kind of a deal. She and her friends would come down here, and Elvis would be here signing autographs. And so they would put me in the autograph line as a little boy, and so I would be the one sitting in the line, kind of doing the grunt work, waiting and getting up there, getting the autograph, and then I'd come back, and they would take the autograph away from me, put me right back in the line. And so we would just keep doing this. So I must have collected, 50 or 100 autographs, but I don't have a single one of them.
That's funny.
And then she would sell them at school. She was the entrepreneur. Smart girl. Very smart girl.
You should ask her for some of that money back.
Well, I don't know. Yeah.
Okay, well, is there anything else that you'd like to share, or?
I think those are really about my, direct experiences, yeah.
Well, that's great.
Good.
Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome.